After the exhibition setback loss that Mark Pope had at the hands of Georgetown in a game that they kind of got physically outmatched, even though down three starters, still a game that you really don't leave feeling the best about. And I think Mark Pope felt the same way, and his quotes after the game kind of said that. He said, "We won't sleep tonight. This is the worst thing in the world." Quite the statement to make about an exhibition game. That obviously doesn't really, mean much in the grand scheme of things. But Dion, I'll throw it to you first. What do you take from Mark Pope? We won't sleep. This is the worst thing in the world.
I love Mark Pope. I feel like he constantly plays the hits for his fan base, and that's how you create buy-in. I'm not sure there's a coach that's created more buy-in in the country. Maybe KY
Yeah,
Hurley.
that's probably. I mean, even KY though. I mean, with all due respect to BYU's fan base, Kentucky's fan base is nuts.
Yeah, Kentucky's fan base is way bigger, way better fan base. I just mean like KY Pope have to be like approval rating amongst the fan base. They
Oh
have to
yeah,
get
100. Yeah,
one, two,
for sure, for
one,
sure.
maybe Dusty too. Like it feels like
There's definitely a couple coaches out there, but Mark Pope is definitely top five when it comes to locked in with his fan base and approval rating his fan base.
I do want to point out, I don't think this is what his players said. Saw a few quotes from them. Feel like they're going to sleep very good at night.
Do you think Mark Pope's right though in saying that they won't sleep? This is the worst thing in the world.
No, no. Mark Pope does this, right? But like Mark Pope at the end of the day, like Mark Pope played in the league, right?
I think for a little bit, yeah,
Like Mark Pope, professional basketball player,
yeah,
uh, high level collegiate basketball player. He knows this game inside and out. He's not losing sleep over an exhibition. Like I, I think he's losing sleep maybe over the shooting woes, maybe over some of the physicality. I think he's viewing it like I have to do things differently going into the season. They play at the Yum, what, November 7th?
think so, something like that, yeah.
He will lose sleep over this preseason game and the way they played in the build up to the Louisville game because they can't play like that again. But I don't think he's going to lose sleep like the night of, like, I can't believe we lost this game. If that makes sense. I don't even know that they like are going to really remember the score or anything like that, but he will lose sleep over like the possibility of them creating tendencies that will go into that Louisville game.
Yeah, and the thing is, at risk of being wrong about what I've seen from Mark Pope, I don't know if I've ever outwardly heard him come out and talk like this after a loss in any regard. He's like more so to me like, and he did like he had a lot of quotes on tonight, so we are nitpicking a bit here, but like he's more so like it'll be okay, we'll figure it out, we're a great team, da da da, this that and the third, right? There's some pretty negative connotations to what he was saying, or like kind of doom and gloom to what he was saying tonight, saying that we won't sleep, this is the worst thing in the world. It was a little bit different to me than I feel like what I've seen from Mark Pope in the past, but at the same time, putting myself in Kentucky fan base shoes, which let me be very, very clear. I'm not allowed to do that per Jimmy Jam's policy. If you want to know exactly how to act as a Kentucky fan, he can tell you. He's got 79 years of experience in doing so, I think, give or take 10 years. Either way. But I think there's like somewhat of a nonchalant act that was taken by the previous head coach in a situation like this. I feel like Cal would have been. I mean, it's an exhibition, guys. It's an exhibition. It's an exhibition game. We got, it doesn't matter how it happened. He just would have been like, it's an exhibition game. Who cares? Where Mark Pope, I think, has, like you stated, Dion, a little bit more plugged into the fan base. Take every game seriously. Take every game seriously. This also, in my mind, he's playing chess, not checkers. This means that he approaches every game with this mentality, right? For the people out there that's saying, "Oh, he didn't want to win the Purdue game." Yeah, he did. Mark Pope wants to win. When Mark Pope's in between lines with 94 feet from baseline to baseline, he wants to win those games. So I think that this is Mark Pope just being aware that he needs to act like this is what it is. It was a basketball loss to Georgetown, and you're Kentucky.
Yeah.
You can't do that. So I think he's just doing the right thing. He knows what the fans need. He knows what his team needs. He set the tone, right?
He's saying the right things. Do I think he's gonna go behind closed doors and freak out? No, not really. But like, you have to say the right things, you have to do the right things, you have to move the right way. Mark Pope constantly does that. His one slip up is fighting in a living room over Tay Kenny at that.
Mm.
But like other than that, I feel like Pope always does the right thing, and he genuinely like seems like an extremely good human being, which I think is why his fan base adores him. I adore him. So like I get it, but yeah, I mean, I just. Like I don't think he's breaking clipboards in the locker room because they lost to Georgetown. You know, like I don't think he's gonna like if they now if they go next week and they get smoked by 20 against Louisville, oh yeah, oh
Uh,
yeah, we're gonna break some whiteboards.
We're,
You know,
hey, we're gonna flip that locker room upside down.
oh yeah, y'all are gonna hear from Mark Pope. But like Georgetown exhibition, I think it's like, hey man, like make sure y'all are at practice in the morning type of thing.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I take this as this. This is Mark Pope noticing that unacceptable basketball was played and
Yeah.
letting everyone know that he knows it was unacceptable basketball being played, and it won't, and he's not gonna let it happen again. They might lose again, but not like this. Not getting out physical, not doing a lot of things that we're probably gonna talk about in another video, I think. But just making sure that his team is ready to go. And once again, Mark Pope's not gonna miss when it comes to press conferences all season or anything with the fans and coaching in general. I think Kentucky got their guy. This is what comes with it. But shout out to Mark Pope. I hope you did get some sleep though, Mark. Sleep is important. Shit, I'm tired right now, so let's go ahead and move on.